Fredericksburg Herb Farm, located in the scenic hill country of Texas, is a thriving 15-year-old business that is having trouble finding financing for growth.
If we weren't growing, it probably wouldn't be hard, but every part of our business is growing.
The business began when the Varneys moved to Fredericksburg from Houston, and Sylvia Varney, a financial analyst, couldn't find work locally.
No one would hire Sylvia locally in Fredericksburg, Texas, and so we put our heads together and we thought, what could we do that Sylvia could do that the town didn't have, and so we opened up this little herb shop.
The Varneys started their business with a $5,000 loan from Sylvia's grandmother, which they spent on inventory and fixtures for their store.
The first 5 years, we didn't take anything. I mean, the business paid for a trip if we would go on a trip or something, but we didn't take anything to live off of the business for the first 5 years. And we worked, phenomenal hours. Both Sylvia and I worked extremely long hours, and we both worked in the business all the time, lived and breathed it. We still do. Still live and breathe it, but the first 5 years we didn't take anything out of it. We couldn't afford to. We started growing herbs, and we had a little courtyard behind our shop, and we found that people were mostly interested in the herbs and the herb products, and we found that they were even more interested in anything that we made from our own herbs.
The Varneys began developing their own line of herbal products, foods, and personal care products. Their shop, nestled in the heart of a well-preserved town that draws visitors from around the region, began to thrive.
We went from a little tiny retail store to a manufacturing, and we now have 14 acres of gardens, and we're a Texas historic landmark now, and we employ about 30 people, and we have all these herbs that we grow, and we use the herbs then to manufacture a line of gourmet food products, a line of personal care products, lotions, bath and shower gels, colognes, and aromatherapy products, and then candles, and lots of candles. But to try to make the farm a peaceful place that people can learn about herbs.
After running the shop successfully for 6 years in town, the Varneys were ready to expand. They sold their home, borrowed money from friends and family and the local bank, and invested $125,000 into buying their new farm. Now that the business is profitable, the Varneys are ready for their next stage of growth.
We feel very excited because we feel a tremendous growth that we can't even make a dent in because we don't have the capital that we need for that growth.
For almost a year and a half, Bill Varney and his accountant have been meeting with bankers to try and secure a $500,000 loan. Their collateral, the property and the business, are worth about 3 times the value of the loan. Varney can't understand why he's been turned down repeatedly for this loan.
I don't understand, in my opinion, how any of the dot-coms raised the money, because we have hard assets, we have furniture, fixtures, equipment, and inventory, and we have a very difficult time trying to find financing.
Varney imagines that the same attitudes that keep the hill country so well preserved make lenders wary of taking chances on this growing business.
I think the most unique thing about Fredericksburg Herb Farm is the fact that we are truly a farm. People can actually come and see the farm, have lunch in our restaurant, or dinner in our restaurant, have services in our day spa, and actually see that this is where the herbs are grown and also where the products are made.
Bill Varney is hopeful that a banker will understand his vision soon and give him the loan. In Fredericksburg, Texas, I'm Sarah Pryor for SBTV.